Moscaí, Moscaí. Mira esa mierda, explotaron allá toda esa mierda porque tú no estás explotando.
All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations and blessings to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. And to the Akwath listening and learning, sincerity, and in truth and in silence, Shalom. This is your brother Shema from the GMS Toronto camp here in Toronto, here with another lesson. Right, and we'll get right into it. Right, and these things we see playing out on Esau's media, Esau's medium, right, worldwide for all to see. Right, the prophets saw these things and prophesied of these things. What we're seeing is what the prophets saw. Right, Revelation 13:13, and it reads, and he doeth, a matter of fact, let's read from verse 12. The points in 13. Revelation 13:12. Revelation 13:11, and it reads, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, right? John the Revelator, one of his visions, he saw a beast, right? A kingdom, right? Coming up out of the earth, right? This is talking about America, America the Great. And he had two horns like a lamb. The two horns representative of power. The two horns is his political parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, right? And this is Rome 2.0. They come in the steed of Rome, ancient Rome. Ancient Rome had two political parties, the plebeians and the patricians, right? This is Rome 2.0, Rome all over again, America the Great, Babylon the Great. It says here, two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? Like a lamb, right? These politicians, these political parties will lull you to sleep, tell you what you want to hear, right? Soft-spoken, political, kissing babies on his campaign, right? It says here, and he spake as a dragon, right? Dragon, dracon, his draconian measures, right? And we're on the cusp, the beginning of seeing this devil show his horns, where he's going to go all out. Verse 12, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, right? He's coming in the likeness of Rome, the first beast before him, right? And causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, right? The system of Rome, right? Get down or lie down. This is America the Great. Get down or lie down. Submit to our ways, which is the ways of Rome, right? Whose deadly wound was healed, right? The first beast whose deadly wound was healed, the Roman Empire. The wound being the fall of the Roman Empire and going into the Dark Ages, right? The healing being the Renaissance, the rebirth of the Roman Empire, right? Under the moniker of America the Great, Babylon the Great. Verse 13, here's the point. Going into that video clip we watched just now. And he doeth great wonders, right? This American beast, America the Great, Babylon the Great, the beast, he's doing wonders. So that he maketh fire. Let's look at this word wonders. Right? Because we're just seeing what the prophets saw. Strong's G 4592. In the Greek, Samion. Etymology, from a presumed derivative of the base of G4591. A sign, mark, token, that by which a person or a thing is distinguished from others and is known. A sign, prodigy, portent, i.e., an unusual occurrence transcending the common course of nature, of signs portending remarkable events soon to happen, of miracles and wonders by which, says here, God authenticates the men sent by him, or by which men prove that the cause they are pleading is God's, Yahweh, right? But what it is here, of signs portending remarkable events. Oh, not that one. Right here, a sign, prodigy, portent, i.e., an unusual occurrence transcending the common course of nature. Right. So the ancient prophets saw fire coming down from the heavens. Oh, look at this root word. Strong's G4591. Sema in the Greek, to give a sign, to signify, indicate, to make known. Strong's, a mark of uncertain derivation, to indicate, to signify. All right, that's it on that. But yeah, he's causing fire to come down from heaven, right? And this is what John the Revelator saw. Revelation 13:13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right, in that video clip, right, to an ancient prophet, that's fire coming down from heaven in the sight of men, right? These live streams, these broadcasts, this is being broadcast worldwide. The whole world is seeing Esau's technology, right, which was given to him by the Lord Yahweh Shai, right? The sword, right? The smith, the waster to destroy it. Let me get that. Isaiah 54. Right, there's a lot going on. Right, we're in beautiful times, right? The times of prophecy, right? We're a few days into Esau's calendar. A few days in, right? And all hell is breaking loose, right? And Lord will, it continues to intensify. Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Right? This is the Lord. The Lord created a smith. Who's a smith? These nuclear physicists. Right? The Lord gave them the knowledge. And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. The instrument being the missiles. Whose work? The Lord Yahweh Shai's work. These instruments are going to be used. The Spirit of the Lord is going to be on these missiles. Right, to lay waste to America the Great, Babylon the Great. And I have created the waster to destroy the missiles, right? Right, these missiles are going to be launched from the from one end of heaven to the other, right? From the east to the west. Right, the Spirit of the Lord is going to be on these missiles. That they hit their mark. Right, it says in let's see if I can find it. Salakia. This is 2 Ezra 16:7. It reads, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. Right, these arrows are the missiles, the strong archers, the silos. Right. Verse 8, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues. What plagues? These missiles. And who is he that can drive them away? Right? No NORAD, no missile defense is going to prevent these missiles from hitting their mark. Nothing's going to stop the missiles from hitting their mark. The Spirit of the Lord, it said here, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues. Right? The Spirit of the Lord is going to be on these missiles. And who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Right? So the destruction is written. The end game is written. Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50:19. Salakia. Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 and 9, and it reads, "For lo means look, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon," right? Spiritual Babylon, spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt, which is America. The Lord is going to raise and cause, right, to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations, right? These other nations from the north country, right? Russia, the north country being Russia. Russia's going to be the leader of this conglomerate, this collection of nations that are going to come up against the war, against America the Great, Babylon the Great. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, right? The missiles, their arrows, right? The missiles shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So they're going to hit. It says here, none shall return in vain. Vain meaning empty. They're going to hit, right? So when we see these omens of Babylon the Great, America the Great, flexing their might on these other nations, right? First and foremost, we know all the world is a stage, right? All of this is behind the scenes, the will, the script of the elite, right? Because all roads lead to the MOTB, right? Scripture just came to mind. Lord will come back. That happens a lot. You'll be speaking and a scripture comes in your mind simultaneously, and you want to finish your statement, and then the scripture yeah, scripture just came to mind, man. Yeah, Lord will come back. But yeah, this is all all roads lead to the MOTB. Right, because what we see playing out, hey, listen, it happened, right? But the characters are actors, right? With a single goal. All roads lead to the MOTB. Right, before the destruction, the MOTB is gonna come. Jacob's trouble is gonna come. Right. Right. These puppet politicians. Right. They do the billing. They do the bidding of the elite. The elite want to crash this thing. Right. Order ab KO. Right. Problem, reaction, solution. They want to crash this thing, bring the chaos, right, and then present a solution, which will be the CHIP, the MOTB. Right, but these yeah, that's what I remember the scripture. Brakatayah Shai. Right, these visuals we see of fire coming down from heaven. Right, it's an omen of the doom that is coming to America. Isaiah 33 and 1. Yeah, this is the scripture. Brakatayah Bashim Shai. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee, right? You've been the hammer of the earth. You've spoiled. You've been treacherous, right? And no one could touch you, right? When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee, right? You're settled on America is the pinnacle. Nobody can touch us. We are the might. You do as we say. We gonna kidnap whoever we want. We're gonna orchestrate whatever. We're gonna do what we want. We're gonna pillage. We're gonna take, right? Right. But we're seeing an omen of your future, your demise, right? So with that, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone to teach one rule well. Shalom to the elect.